Well, it may be National Travel and Tourism Week, but if your driver's license doesn't have a gold or black star in the top right corner, that could end up impacting your upcoming travel plans.
Yeah, Real ID enforcement begins across the country today. Dan Raby takes us to the Atlanta airport to see what changes you can expect there.
Signs big and small around Hartsfield-Jackson's airport security checkpoints point to change.
I think the lines will just be fine.
At midnight, it's out with the old and in with the Transportation Security Administration's newest requirement to travel, a real ID.
These IDs keep our country safe.
Add that to the travel checklist along with potentially longer security lines.
If the persons don't have their real ID, they will have to get really out of the line.
A real ID has a black or gold star in the upper corner. The TSA at Hartsfield-Jackson told us they will do extra screenings for passengers without a real ID. You can bring federally approved documentation like a social security card to speed up the process.
If it's not compliant, they may be diverted to a different line, have an extra step, but people will be allowed to fly.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem says about 81% of travelers have compliant IDs. In Georgia, that number skyrockets to above 99%.
It's taken a lot of time and effort, and Georgia's been way ahead of the game on this.
This new requirement comes 20 years following a congressional mandate to switch to a more secure identification in response to 9/11. The real ID is not the only identification, though, you can use to travel.
We will be honoring passports, other federally recognized IDs. Tribal IDs will be recognized.
So if you don't have your real ID, you'll really need to get out of line, is what that gentleman said.
Yeah.
It's a way to think about it. It's important to note this morning, you'll also need the real ID to enter federal buildings like the Robins Air Force Base.